Well, Common Man Dan here. Update for the day. Well, interview went well. I love the interview with the coppers. They helped me out big time. I listened to the recording of my signing on. I knew they wouldn't listen, but because I was going to kick off, but it had to be done. I've done the screaming, I've done the shouting. It shouldn't need to happen that way. I'm going to try and get references because I have worked in certain places where people know who I am as a person. I do feel I've been unfairly treated through my experience going to the Universal Credits. It did me in. On the way home, I asked the bus driver, I says, how long do you need your license to be a bus driver? He says, I don't think there's any limit on it now. So, all that money they wasted, and I've wasted as well, on my bikes, what got nicked and all that sort of thing, I could have gone and got my license. I could have been a bus driver there now. Perfect. I know how to drive. I can get in that bus. Yeah? It's automatic apparently. I'll drive that shit around. Doesn't bother me. As long as the pedals are right. Yeah? So, there you go. There was a solution that they could have sorted out over 2 years ago, be it I had problems or not. I would have had the time off when it comes to the operation for the knee. Automatic. Who gives a shit? That'll do me just fine. A solution. I'm offering a solution to the Universal Credits and the government and how to change the ways so people can actually get a fair job when they go into the Universal Credits. Ingus and Restart did not help me. This is why I'm asking for the paperwork from all of them, Universal Credits, Restart and Ingus, to prove to the English citizen that this man who wants to be our Prime Minister is being as honest as he can about the situation. If you want fairness and equality and want to be treated with respect, regardless if you work in a restaurant or whatever you want, come out and vote for Common Man Dan. I am sick and tired of this bullshit that comes from these authorities. And I want to be able to show them the solution on how to do it right. And then that starts with the top. So if you want some pampered little pussy in power who won't know the word skint if it slapped him in the face 50 times, then vote Common Man Dan, the man with the pan. Yeah, I want to change everyone's life if I can. I'm done. I'm absolutely done. You fucked me up so many times. I'm not taking it. I do not stand in a corner. I will not be beat. And you put me in charge, guys. I'll make sure everyone's life is changed for the good. Come on, Man Dan, the man with the plan. Come and have a go if you think you're hard enough, lads. Come on. You need that telling off. Private video. This shit scares me. Absolutely scares me. Something's going to happen. I need to get this done. Something in my head, guys, is telling me I need to talk to you all. And I don't want the job. I want to drive that bus. Something. My ideas are so out there. There's a lot of people that are going to be running for the hills because they think they're going to get caught. Don't think it's all about me, getting weed blocking legal and all that shit. It's about the way people treat each other and all respect between all. I want to make us into a family of a country. Confessions of a Madman. Seriously, I can't help it. Something's driving me to kick someone's little raggedy ass and say, get out that chair. I've got to tell off for the guy, and I don't think it's necessary. I'm finding it difficult to stop myself. I want to tell him off. For that situation on the telly when he was talking about that £1 million a day, he doesn't seem to be the man that should be in charge. He's the fall guy. Nobody wanted him. I want to show you how it's done, guys. And yeah, I do want to talk to all the other countries. I've got a plan for them as well. Everybody. Come on down, the crazy man with the plan. See, this is me at my worst. But there's anger there. There's something in there that wants to say something to everybody else. And I want rid of it. Come on down. Right, this is scary shit. Back to me, I think. It's there. There's some sort of anger that wants to come out and tell you off, just like the original stories. And I don't know if people deserve a telling off. Just a wake-up call. A wake-up call to something. To, if you just look at each other and just ignore each other if you don't like each other, the simple life could come to you just by just changing our ways just that little bit. I think the government do not look at the people as a person or a spark of light. I think the government sees us as nothing more than a number, like on that health assessment. I don't want to treat people like a number. I want to treat people as an equal and try and get them something. We waste this money all the time. 40 odd grand you've paid on me, plus all the crap, yeah? I've tried to get bloody loans off them and everything, so I've spent, best part of 3 grand of money I haven't got. I've desperately tried to help myself the best way I can, and I've been ignored when it comes to my ideas all the way. When they could have paid £1,000, I think that's the cheapest I've got it down to now, to get my licence. Because the training's there for bus drivers, as long as you got your licence. So they don't have to pay for that, would they? So therefore I'm earning and putting back into the system 2 years ago. Yeah? 2 bloody years ago. And I'm here having to stamp my feet like a little bitch to get noticed. Because they won't want to listen to their behaviour and the stroppy manner and the body language. Yeah? I'm sure you get taught about that sort of crap when in that sort of job. You have to be careful of your body language. I got taught that in bloody Butlins. Yeah. I've had that interview quite a few times. I've done a few inductions all over the place when I was travelling. So I've had the training more than a few times. Let's just put it that way. It is crazy. It is. But something out of this craziness is going to start making sense to people. Does it take a commoner to run the House of Commons and let them understand what it's like to be skint and desperate and not have fuck all in your life for the next God knows how many years? When it's so easy just to share a little. Yeah? Things don't have to change. You can still have your coffees and things like that. But for those who are happy just to do 20 hours a week, play the Xbox, have a spliff, a legal one, yeah, and just chill the fuck out, if they choose to do that. Well, if they want to go travelling and things like that, I want to give them the transport to go travelling. So we've got proper car share, electrics and all that. You know the little boxes that charge energy? We put it into the grid. Yeah? No, not know that one yet. Loads of stories out there from Common Man down from truthful mental breakdowns up until present day. Yeah? I do want to take the government on, or just at least get some bloody answers to what the hell they think they're playing at. Common Man Dan, the man with a plan, wants to be Prime Minister if he can. Come vote for me and you will see I will change the country. Yeah? And I'm not going to take my freaking, 7 years Brexit to do it either. I want to start straight away. As soon as I'm in that chair, I want to get you all together and say, look, we just put our moment down for a minute, go and sing that song for Sarah. Yeah? And understand that we can all be as one. And once you understand what I'm trying to do, you're going to come and say hello. Because we're going to build it. We are going to build it. England, whoever's in England is going to build it. So put your shit behind you, no matter where you come from or what you're doing. Just think of yourself as just that equal spark of light for a moment. This world started as a spark of light. And she's hurting. See, this is the crazy bit. I met her. I set her free. I went into the darkness. And when I met her, I went out the light. You want to hear that crazy story? It's all there too. I've not lied about who I am. This is who I am. I'm Danny Armstrong, Common Man Dan, the man with a plan. Yeah, and I never thought for one bloody moment I'd be talking shit like this to the world. Zero smile and echo of a promise. Yeah, I want to share a smile of angel so you can understand the future of what we could have. Or I could just put it in the movie. Yeah, anyone good enough want to help me? Please pass it on. This crazy man that wants to be Prime Minister. Yeah, I can't do the videos very well. So if you can spread the word, yeah, I'd like to pass it on to whoever you want. But any violence, it can't be that way. Everyone's got to think as an equal. Yeah, you are that spark of light. And I want everyone to have a happy life. And once everyone's happy, you're going to get happy service, happy people, happy holidays, fucking everything, you understand? Yeah, not just by getting stoned either. Yeah, I just want that for the VR more than anything else. It's like, yeah, mate, I want to disappear. Even after all this. I do feel like I'm standing up for every person that's being trodden on within the world. Oh yeah, the lady of the world, in the middle of the... Oh, you're going to have to look at the stories. I can't go over that shit. It's been an emotional day already. Yeah? I do want to explain myself. I don't just want to point the finger. I want to show a solution and a way the way we can go forward. The ideas are all there. And I'm sure with all those other Sparks Lights out there helping me, we're going to get shitloads more. Come on, man Dan, the man with a plan, wants to show you a smile of an angel. Here's if you can. Come on, man Dan. Come on, Dan, there seems to be some final something. Just explaining who I am, what I'm trying to explain to you, and who you're voting for more than anything else. How can I say it? When it comes to the situation about me not knowing where these stories come from, I've got so much going off in my mind all the time. And this is why I put the music in when I'm talking to you, because it drowns all the rest of it out. There's lots of it. It's not just one voice saying, do this, do that, do that, do the other, you know. It's a lot. It's like a whirlwind in my head. And it's like something wants to come out and say hello. But at the same time, they've got a telling off. And I don't know if it is just that slap in the face just to say, oi, bloody wake yourself up. Yeah, what you're talking about, trying to be Prime Minister, is nothing more than a dream. That's it. It's nothing more than a dream. But these dreams seem to be coming from somewhere else. All my dreams lined up, yeah, and made the stories that I've told previous up until this time now. And it's blown my mind all the way on what I've been saying. See, I'm lost in myself there. I'm just desperately trying to... I don't know what I'm doing. I need questions, guys. Yeah, I want to tell the world, I personally have already put down, I want to be tested in the way of being hypnotized or God knows what. Yeah? What is in there that wants to tell you something? Are you interested? Is it just the crazy thing? I heard of something about just an overactive imagination, but do you know something? If you listen to my channel, my stories about Sarah, my guardian angel, about peeps that I've been talking to, I talk to everyone. Yeah? Zeus is up there, freaking everything. There's loads of them up there. What is it? Shangri-La? Yeah, he's up there. I've got stories for everything. Absolutely bloody everything. I've tried to put most of them in the stories. Yeah, but those stories just came straight out, guys. Nothing was written down. Everything's just, all of a sudden, whirlwind, yeah, and something's coming out, just like now. If you want to see that change, yeah, it's there for you. You don't have to wait for me. If you want to go out singing and dancing, saying, yes, mate, I'm having a go at that first. Go find that sparkle light. If you find it early, you can pass it on, can't you? It's not just me. It's not just me. Together, we can stand as one and just understand that we can all live as one, be equal, if we just had that little bit. I want to help everybody within the world have that little bit by sharing this smile of an angel from Sarah. Yeah, and the stories came from a golden ghost lady. The stories are there. I've tried to depict it the best I can. Look at what I've done. Look at the way I've said things and understand that. When was the last time you told a story that came out your arsehole that lasted at least 24 hours? Yeah? It's like, it was exhausting. 5 months I felt like I was possessed by something I've never felt in my life. It's like anything I did, anywhere I went, all reminded me of the story. It's like on Bruce Almighty and the other one with the Ark. Yeah? They're seeing like billboards and things saying about what they need to do. It's happened. It happened to me. It was happening all over the place. Like, fucking hell, go away, leave me alone. They don't understand what I was hiding in the bloody house. It's just the stories in my head, 24/7, whirlwind, blah, 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 blah. And all of a sudden now, explode. That's it. It's time to go. It's time to tell people there's an election coming in there. I just want votes so they at least understand they do need to change their ways, even if they don't get into Parliament. I want people to give them a little bit of shit and understand that. You know something, guys? You've done a really shit job. What the fuck happened with Brexit? Yeah? And if you can't do the job, let this silly common man have a bloody go at least. Oh, I'm off for a bit because I'm going to leave this to fate now. I'm going to post everything I've got. This is my last one for the moment. If anybody wants any more answers, they're going to have to come and say hello. Yeah? But don't be nasty. At least let me say my bit before you fuck me up, yeah? Right, come on, man Dan, the man with a plan. I want to show you a future that we all can live, if I can. So come stand by me and sing with me. And together, yeah, I'm going to show you a smile of an angel that's going to set us all free. I did it. Right, I might see you again. Might not. Note to self, I'm absolutely shitting it. Am I going to be here to see tomorrow? Will they put a bullet in my head? Will I get the job? Here goes Koshupin number 10. You know I'm busting a big 4K TV if I can't get that VR. What? I'm making use of that bunker. Yeah, I'm going to turn it into a Fallout posters and everything like that. That'd be shit hot, wouldn't it? I want people to come and stay. I don't want to bloody stay somewhere else. I want my pod, mate. Yeah? I want my housing pod. That costs maybe only 35 grand. I've got the ideas. Anybody want to know them? Come and say hello. Call my man Dan, the man with the plan. The one who wants to be our Prime Minister, if he can. So come stand by me, and you will see. I'm going to change this world for the good. I got fuck all out at the end of that. I went blank. Alright, come man Dan. Go on. Sod off. Have a listen. See what you think. Give me your opinion. Because you're a sparkleite too. See? That's me emotional again. Crying over the situation. It's like such a rush of energy that's going through my body. Then it comes out with pure rage. But then it calms down and it hazes off. But it leaves me upset all the time. It just makes me bloody cry. And I can't control it. It just comes out. This is why I want to try and make people understand. There's something else there. So Parliament, if you're looking at me thinking, what's this precious shit doing here? It's not me. It's them. Whoever it is. Yeah? There's somebody there that wants to come and say hello. And I can't make that point any more than I've already said. What do you want to know? Yeah? Do you want to know? Come on. I'm here. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get whatever information in my mind out to whoever needs it, so I can feel free. Because I do not want this situation, this feeling, this something. Right? I do need people to ask me questions, and I want to do it for everybody to see. Yeah? Don't come at me with just your negative speech with all people in one room and just me. I want everybody to be involved. And I want that party, guys. I want that 24-hour party. I want to show you that smile of an angel, yeah? And we're going to go singing, dancing, even if it is just for that one day. And I swear you will see the difference and you'll feel the difference. And once you come and embrace that difference, yeah, it's not going to be me that does it. It will be you. Because we stand together and say, no more. We are equal. And I demand a share of this world. Because our mum, yeah, the mother of this earth, gave it all to all of us, every one of us. And it feels like the man, they all took it away. Their false angels, their wars, their holy wars, whatever wars that there were. There's bloody loads, chopping heads off for a different religion and all this, that and the other. There's blood all over the robes and thrones of this world. History shows you that. Where they just want to slaughter each other because they want to be big, bad and fucking ugly. Well, I don't want to do that. I want to get rid of that shit. I do. I want to get rid of all that. What do you want? Yeah? I want to share that technology when it comes to getting out to space. As far as I'm concerned, if you stop pissing about, we could have been on the moon by now, just having little holidays, you know. We're not allowed out, guys. We are not allowed out. We are not allowed out there until whoever is in this world behave themselves. Because we are not an example for our world. Our mum, yeah, she's ashamed of us. She's ashamed of what has happened through history and how we all blame each other and point the finger. It's nothing but greed and how much more you've got when there's more than enough for every single sparkleite to have a share. Do you want your share in this world? And if so, all I need you to do is come out and sing and speak up for yourself. That's all I ask, nothing more. But I can get it around the world. You're going to feel it 1,000 times more. It's going to go rocking through your bloody soul like you've never had in your life. Got my man Dan, the man in the plan. That's kind of what Sarah's smile is like. I can't explain her anymore. It's going to be the ultimate love. I can't explain it enough. I want to pass it on. You can have it. I've had enough of it now. I've had it for way too long. Come and take it. Let me prove to you a smile of an angel and how we can change this world for good. Come, my man Dan, the man with a plan. Come on. Stand up for yourself. Stand up for the world. She needs our help. The woman in the centre of the earth, who I set free. I think she's still there, but she's certain she can't get out. So that portal she sent me through, she might have saved me somehow. Yeah, this was just a dream, but this is kind of my idea of it. I walked into a door that I didn't like in a graveyard, and I ended up into this middle of nowhere. And it just looked like a cave made out of coal, with thrones on the outside. Yeah, and one of them was broken. I caught a glimpse of that on the way out. And she's just a white figure in the middle of the room, sobbing, crying. And I touched her. And she was just so pleased to see me. But then all of a sudden, I disappeared through the light. So I went in the darkness and out the light. And I'm trying to help the world do the same. I think she needs that light, guys. So if we all sing together, she's going to be able to get out. I don't think she had room. Maybe she sent me through first and wasted that bit of energy she needed to escape. I know it's crazy, I appreciate that, but I've explained myself all the way. I've not lied about any of it. So you're the decider, you're the decision. You're the one that judges me. No one's the judge of me. Yeah, I judge myself. But this time, I want you to be the judge, because I want to prove it. I just don't want to stand on a podium and say, I promise this, I promise that, I promise the other. I just want to prove it. And it starts with just 15 minutes of everyone coming together and blatantly just singing a song. Let me prove that smile of an angel. Let me prove something more that could be. If all these people in power are at the top, these greedy mother duckers, just understood, there's more to life. There's money and war. Calm my man down. Leaving it to fate. The stories are there. I've told the truth. Yeah? What more can I do? It's out. I think I've done it. I want to show you Sarah's smile. I want to keep it to myself. Yeah, I'm happy to see you in the next life, however quick I can get there. Yeah, and for some out there listening to this, they're going to say sooner rather than later, right? But think about it. What do you want for your future? What do you want to see? If you die, do you actually want to come back to this world? You're thinking, hang on a minute, if I had a choice, go somewhere else, I'm fucking off. I'm not staying here. Yeah, I want my own spaceship and bloody flying around. Even if that's for the next 50 years, just in a pod, that just keeps me survived. I don't care if it's a planet or anything. They might be able to revive it. That's why you get frozen, you see. It's another way. So you might find you many millions of years later. Oh, we'll revive him. You might come and get me. We never know. There's just mad thoughts. You're going to have to listen to the stories for them once. But they're all long. Confessions of a Broken Heart, because my mental mind, is the one that started me off in telling the government off, but by telling them my story of my life. Why is my life important to that? I do not know. I used to hate the book, Danny the Champion of the World. The words, the champion of the world, used to make me freak out and feel disgusted with myself. Didn't like it at all. Didn't like listening to the songs. You know, that Danny boy, fucking hell, that's the same me. The feelings I used to get through me, I can hear people singing my name. Someone who just wants to hide. Yeah? I just want to escape. I want to take whoever I love and just go. I don't want to stay here. When it comes to the spaceship, I don't know if I've mentioned it. I've been making a ship out of the city, and I kind of got an idea about how to make something. It resembles an ark, guys. I've only seen it a couple of days ago. I'm trying to make an ark. I've done it on Conan Exiles a few times, everything else. I do it on all games. I make a heart. One's an hotel on bloody Subnautica, but it's the shape. I see the shape in my mind. I've got explanations for that as well. I'm just trying to show you it is the ideas, the thoughts, the feelings, as much as I can, what's in my head right now, to urge myself just to tell you the truth. Regardless if you think I'm a bloody nutter, yeah, or somebody from somewhere else to come and give you a message. I don't know. I do not know, but I do want word. So this is why, as of now, I'm off. I'm leaving it to fate. I'm leaving it to you. Can you come have a look? Because I've seen how life can be and what's next. Does anybody else want to come too? Does anyone else just have a look? Yeah? Because once you've had a peek through that hole and seen that beautifulness of people dancing and singing, you're going to want it. You're going to want more. It's lovely. And attitudes towards people will change. Our technology will grow because we're sharing. Those people have had the foot taken off their head are going to learn in the same equal way as all the other children within the world. And those brains is what's going to get us out into space, because you didn't know it was there. They did. Tell me bloody yourself off. That spark of light was there in the first place. First thing I want to do is go and get them bloody kids that's living in the sewers. Every single bloody one of them. Yeah, I'll be the dad. I don't give a shit. I think that sort of thing is absolutely frigging disgusting to see within a world that should understand how to look after one another by now. If you can't look at your history and your little squabbles about why you want to fall out with a country. See, I see you as the nasty, the ones that's going to be left behind. This red case that I had when I came out of the job from the bloody space guys. I'm my old guardian angel. Oh, it's in there. Bloody hell. This is not campaign. This was me showing you at my worst. What's coming out of my mind? What's being said? It makes sense. All of it. It seems to make sense. Why did it make sense? It shouldn't make bloody sense. Why does my life make sense like that? I keep asking, who am I? And I don't know. I keep asking. When I'm looking for them ghost bloody EVPs and shit like that. Yeah? I got no answer. And I don't understand how all of the dreams I've had and what I remember every little detail, every detail. Why can I never see Sarah's face? I've looked her in the eyes and things like that, and why can't I see her face? Why can't I remember that? I've got close, I'm close. Some of them are absolutely fantastic. You get that feeling, yeah, I definitely see them as before. I've seen that smile before. See, I'm going to see that I've got that feeling again where I'm starting to shake and shit. It's just, I'm mad. It's coming on. There's something. Why can't I see her face? Why? I can remember everything. Details all over the place. Yeah, I remember the bloody houses in the background over the parks and things like that. Yeah? The landscape. I remember landscape. I remember detail. Everything. But I cannot, for the life of me, remember her face. I've seen her many times. I looked in her eyes. Sarah's smile. Echo a promise. It's about an angel that's looked after me since her ma. And I never thought for 1 minute I'd be talking about her. I'm off. See you later, Fate. Come say hello sometime. Right, come on, man, down back. I've just had a right moment. I've literally been crying for about 20 minutes, uncontrollably. Yeah, and when I say things come into my head in the way of a story, because it seems to be right what I'm thinking, it has to come out, so here's the story. It's about the lady in the centre of the earth. Now, I went into the dream and I touched her. But then I went to the next place and I was in the stadium. But I do remember the portal being open to the left-hand side of it that she sent me through. I remember the flash of light then going through. I think she couldn't get through because I needed to grab her. I think I left her behind by mistake. I didn't realise. But when I was in the stadium and the portal closed, I saw her above the stadium. All golden, sparkly, just like in the dream. Yeah? Saying hello to everybody. And you're all saying hello back. I left her behind. But the thing is, she's still got that little spark of light that we created. She created it. I may have created it. I don't know. I don't know where the light came from. I touched her arm and all of a sudden, beam, done. And that's when I saw the broken throne and stuff on my way out as well. Yeah, it was just a flicker of something in the corner of my eye. All I saw on the roof and stuff was like something that resembled coal, but it wasn't coal. That's why I think it's the core of the earth. The centre, the heart, the spark. That's something. But the thing is, she didn't see all the niceness I did when I was in the boat. She's seeing all these people crying and hurting and things like that. And she's giving up. She's had enough. Yeah? And she knows full well if that spark of light goes out, she doesn't have to think about it anymore. It's gone away. The problem's done. If you don't see it or think about it, it's not a problem, is it? But I think we need to get together so I can go and get her. If you used to sing, because on the second one, when it comes to the stadium and singing the song, I was in my common era, Come a Man Down. All the commoners, they're all singing. But on the third one, I was sitting on a hill, on a bench that had a lamp, just one lamp, on top of a hill. It makes sense to the left-hand side of me. But when I sat down to watch the vibrations of people singing. I was catching that echo. I needed to see that echo. But then somebody came to say hello to me. To me. yeah, who wasn't there before. And it was a male, not a female. Okay? Going to congratulate me on what I did. The guy who gave me the job, I don't know. Yeah, it's all in stories. You have to go and find them. But I think I need that echo, that something to go and set her free. Do we do it? Do we make that light that she's got something bigger so she can get through? So we can reach in and go and grab her. Because she seems to want to come and tell the man off. Cut the head off this snake. Yeah? And tell him straight. Just like the missus does sometimes to the fella when he's got too drunk and that. Yo, what the hell have you been doing? Yeah? And she's going to tell him off and tell him straight, these are my children, not yours. And she's going to get that apple, she's going to cut it all up, and she's going to share it. Because she made it for us, that sweet, beautiful something. She made it for us because she thinks we're sweet and beautiful too. And somehow, the man took her away. Yeah, locked her up so you didn't know who she was. And this is where the crazy bit comes from. I think the lady in the middle of the is the creator. She is, but she does have a fella, and he's taking the piss. Or the religions twisted what was said back in the day. It's crazy, isn't it? I know what I'm saying is absolutely bonkers. I'm literally trying to save the world. Do you understand that? These are dreams, guys. They're all true. They're all there. I've said it in as much detail as possible so you can hear it in my voice that what I say and what's coming out is all what's been there. But if this just seems just crazy. See, that's the last bit. That was the last bit. It's going to tell the nasty off. So when I say I've got this feeling for people that want to sing, this beautiful, the love of this woman that nobody seems to know about. Yeah, the creator, the woman. Yeah? She's got a telling off for the man. Now the man is that darkness, that nasty that wants to fight and have wars and have all the greed and all the something. As far as I'm concerned, she's not going to hurt anyone. Yeah? You can have it. But for those, yeah, that she still thinks are nice, sweet and beautiful, that her children, whoever they are, we're good. And from there, I don't see anything else. It's kind of the end of the story. A godless angel wants to help you somehow. And why she picked this crazy man, I do not know. But if you listen to the stories, it's going to make sense to you. Yeah, so those people are nasty. You're not going to get this feeling. You're not going to get that love. You're not entitled to it. Yeah, no matter how rich you are or how poor you are, if you want to be nasty to each other, be it because you sell weed or you run a country and you've got that joypad to run your tanks, you're not coming. You're staying here. See, I'm not upset anymore. I want to go and save her, but at the same time, it doesn't. For me, it doesn't explain Sarah. What's she got to do with it? Did she show me a way somewhere where I've stumbled on someone by accident? Because where I've gone in my dreams, is it always the same place when I have a strong dream? Who has very strong dreams? If you remember them, yeah, you got to note them down. It could be something to do with this. This is why the questions need to be asked. But I want to do it live, so if anybody else has got the same question, you just put your hand up somehow. I don't know. I don't know how to do it. This is a big thing, what I'm saying. And I understand what I'm doing. And I just hope, yeah, I get to tell you something before that target on my head gets hit. Come man Dan, the man with the plan. The stories are all there for you, yeah? Every single one. Any questions that you actually want, be it on telly or in your mind or whatever. If you listen to the stories, they are all there. The answers are there for every single thought, feeling that you want. Come man Dan, I'm done. Do you know something? I got some new pills from the doctors. I'm going to get them. Yeah, and I absolutely get a nice sleep. So if fate does come knocking on my door, try to look a little bit better. Because I feel and look like shit. Come on, Dan. Out for the day. Well, come on, Dan. Out. I don't bloody know. Go on, fuck off. Leave me alone. I'm done.